Alright, good morning. Happy 2025. So, I wanted to make a video about all of the supplements that I take daily to stay healthy all year round since it is a new year. I have a total of 13 supplements here. I take a total of 19 pills a day. And I'm just gonna get into them. Tell you why I take them. First of all though, I would like to say, if y'all have any resolutions this year, go ahead and put them in the comments. Mine is to not smoke or vape. So far I've done good. So anyways, let's get started. So I want to start off with ashwagandha. Right now, Pygmy, shout out to Pygmy on YouTube. He's made a few videos about it, a few of the ups and downs, and I do have a notepad here with me that I did take notes on, kind of all these supplements, just to kind of tell you. So I have reduces stress, lowering your cortisol levels, which is good for testosterone production, because the higher your cortisol is, the lower your testosterone is going to be, right? So especially since I'm in my teens, going into early 20s, it's best I have the best testosterone production I can have, right? So I think the way I'm gonna do this is I gotta take my supplements anyways. So my mom made some homemade horchata, and usually you're meant to use water, but this tastes amazing. It's like milk. It's like cinnamon milk. If you haven't made it, look it up. Try it. Alright, next. Go ahead and put this out the way. Next up, I have fenugreek, which is very close to ashwagandha. But it's a lot more prevalent. Very good for you. So, it boosts your natural testosterone. So it doesn't boost your testosterone, it boosts your free roaming testosterone that is already in your body. It's just kind of locked up on the side of your body. So you have about 98 free testosterone, and then 2% of that is kind of like locked away that you can use, but you just have to activate it. And this helps with activating that free testosterone that you have in your body, but you're not using day to day, because you can't really access it on your own, right? And then it also helps improve your strength via improving your testosterone. Next up, I've got vitamin K2, K7. Now this one is kind of new for me. I've had it for maybe a week and a half now. And this one actually works synergistically with vitamin D3, as in they both prevent calcium buildup and promote healthy bones. So drinking your milk will give you strong bones. And then for D3, it's an essential. It's good for your body all the way around, no matter how you look at it. Helps regulate your calcium, right? It boosts your mood, and in turn boosting your testosterone, because you can't have a high testosterone if you're acting like a woman, if that makes any sense. If your energy levels just aren't stable, if that makes any sense. You can't really have good testosterone if your mood is bouncing all over the place. So, this is vitamin K2 and D3. Next up, P5P. P5P I've been taking for a while now. It's an active form of B6, vitamin B6. And this says that it's good for your brain health. However, I was also told it is, what is it? It's another adaptogen. I forgot to say that about ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is an adaptogen. It adapts to your body. Meaning, while your muscles grow, this is going to help your body adapt and stay at that level. Right? So, P5P, I'd say is very essential. I'd recommend anybody get it. Next up, Alpha GPC. So, another one Pygmy kind of put me onto. He made another video about Alpha GPC. And in his video, he said that it helped a lot with his memory. However, it also helped a lot with his workouts. So I take this before I work out, before I go to the gym. I also take P5P before I go to the gym. And I take L-citrulline before I go to the gym. And I also take a nitric oxide booster, but we'll get to that. So, let's see here. Alpha GPC improves focus, memory, and your cognitive function, ability. Alright. Next up is magnesium. Magnesium I have been taking for a few months now. I would most definitely recommend anybody get magnesium, because humans are actually found to be low in magnesium, and it is very healthy for you. It helps improve your sleep quality. I have most definitely noticed a difference in my sleep quality. And for those of you that don't know, you can't be making testosterone unless you get a good night's sleep. Okay? You should be aiming for at least 8 hours of sleep a night. And this helps with my sleep. Another thing is, in turn, it will improve your stress levels, because the less sleep you get, the more stress you have, the more cortisol you have, the less testosterone production you have. Sleep is essential for anybody, and magnesium helps with that. Alright. Next up, fish oil. Fish oil, I'm sure most of y'all have heard of, and probably take anyways. Fish oil is very good for you. You can find it in fatty fish like salmon. I love salmon. We eat salmon maybe once, twice a week. Yeah, so it's just essential for your heart health in general and brain function. Fatty fish is good for you, most definitely. Next up is a nitric oxide booster. This one I'm very excited to tell you all about. right? Take it before going to the gym. I take it before nighttime activities. It boosts your testosterone. It boosts your it levels your stress, right? And what I have on here is improved blood flow. It is amazing for blood flow. The pumps that I get after I take this before I go to the gym is like no other. Nothing like what I ever had before. This is definitely an essential. I would most definitely say look into a nitric oxide booster. Okay. So next up is sunflower lecithin. Brian Johnson actually takes this in his meals. I had kind of gotten put onto it for sperm count, because it does improve the thickness of your sperm, as well as it's good for brain health. It's very good for brain health. That's what Brian Johnson actually uses it for. And if you don't know who he is, look him up. He's a very good millionaire that's trying to help. So I take 1 pill of these. Next up is boron. It's healthy for your testosterone. Let's see here. It helps free up more of that 2% unfree testosterone that I was talking about. Helps bring that into your body during your workouts, so you can use it at the best of your ability. Okay. Next up is zinc. Everybody should be taking zinc. No matter what, you should be taking zinc. Zinc is a very, I don't know what that noise was, but zinc is very, humans are just like magnesium, low in zinc, and zinc can help boost your testosterone production, overall testosterone production, as well as, what does that say? Oh, it helps with healing your wounds, but zinc is very essential. It also helps with blood flow, just like a nitric oxide booster helps with your blood flow. And then the last thing I have here is CoQ10. This one I just started taking. I'm not too familiar with it. However, what I have here on my notes is it's an antioxidant. It boosts your energy, and it boosts your heart health. So I just started taking it, so I can't tell you a whole lot about it, although it sounds very promising. So that's all the supplements that I take. I also take 2 powdered forms of supplements. This including L-citrulline and creatine. Creatine you've probably all heard of. What it does is it gives you a lot of water weight, in turn kind of defining your muscles. And also, if you're getting into the gym, it is most definitely helpful to be taking creatine. It will most definitely boost how big you get. Creatine, another side effect of it is it absorbs a lot of water inside of you. So let's see here. This is unrelated, but if you were trying to pass a drug test, take creatine. You'd be kind of shocked. I use it for the gym, but it does also help in that aspect that it soaks everything up inside of your body, allowing you to piss it out more often. Okay? And then L-citrulline is another thing like a nitric oxide booster, and it helps with blood flow. This I would also recommend taking before the gym. So, there you go. That is my 2025 supplement list. I'm going to look into trying to get the amount of supplements that I take down and see if I could replace some of them with food. Although, if I had to give y'all the supplements that I would most definitely say for y'all to buy today, right? I'm going to go with CO210. It looks very promising. Like I said, I just started using it. It looks extremely promising. Okay. Lecithin, only if you're looking to improve your sperm, right? Zinc, most definitely. Nitric oxide booster, most definitely. Omega-3, but you should be getting enough of that anyways. This is just kind of help. I would say eat fish maybe once, twice a week, right? P5P. And then you have these two. You have fenugreek and ashwagandha, and they both look very promising, but I would say if you don't have the money to buy them, don't worry about it. However, they both do have very promising results of boosting your natural testosterone, your production of testosterone, right? These two I wouldn't necessarily recommend. If you have the money, sure, go for it. It's not bad for you in any way, shape, or form. Vitamin K2 and vitamin D3, they work synergistically in improving your bone density and bone health. Magnesium, most definitely, like I said, most people are low in magnesium. And alpha GPC, I take before the gym. It helps with your brain function. It helps with